that satisfying sound of clicking brakes. We did manage to warm up the Dunlop Durezza tires quite nicely, but the conditions unfortunately were not there to drive this 690 horsepower M2 competition. Can we have a look under the bonnet? Because I think that's where all the 690 horsepower come from, unless he installed some big battery or something on the rear axle that we don't know about. Very nice car. We already did a lap, and it's good because now we have a slight drizzle, and the Durezza does not like the drizzles. Ooh, so yeah, of course, a full Wagner tuning intercooler. I guess different turbos.
Yeah, PS2 plus turbos with larger intakes on it.
Nice in-track suspension. On the front, he also running different tires than the rear, because we couldn't get them last moment. So what are those actually like?
MRFs.
MRFs. I never heard of them, to be honest. Never seen them here. So, but they were good. They were good. AP Racing fronts. What's the pad?
X-Touring car pads on it.
And then a couple of more kinematic supporting mods like diff lift kits, some aero bits here and there. And it was amazing. The car goes well. Suspension was, for my liking, a bit stiff. You will see that. And yeah, halfway through the lap, once I get used to the car, the traffic was simply too much, and the way that the traffic behaved itself was also, yeah, not optimal. But another thing, the seats. You probably should put some buckets in it. Yeah. Maybe. Although it's better than like the Gen 1 M2, because those like the worst seats that I could have possibly put in the car for track use. Yeah. These are good, but yeah, proper buckets would be, for this amount of power and grip, that would be the next point. Yeah, amazing. Mark, thank you so much. I really enjoyed it.
Thanks a lot.
And then we'll try again at some point when we have better conditions. Awesome. Thank you so much. So that was good fun. And you guys, of course, enjoyed the lap. Proper way to wake up.
Yeah.
Power is definitely enough.
Yeah.
Especially on cold tires on a cold morning.
Yeah.
It's like a burnout till the first until I... Oh wow, someone did their best. Holy...
So much blown big time, hasn't it?
Wow. This weekend's been horrible.
Yeah, it's just been closed so much, hasn't it? I mean, we got here Sunday and it was so busy, but there wasn't many closures. But yesterday it was just all the time. It was just...
Tires are warm, but with this traffic, and you see what this happened there, with these standards, I'm like, no, I'm good. It's been really not really enjoyable, but the car is great.
Yeah.
That's what I said. Usually I would ask for a second lap because it's that good, but the conditions are just horrible.
Yeah,
so
it's just not worth it.
Yeah. Definitely plenty, but it actually works because you have the proper tires for it. Do you have anything done to the kinematics, like diff lift kit or anything?
Yeah, it's got diff lift kit.
Okay, yeah, so that helps. It's a bit weird feeling with two different tires, but it's not horrible.
The problem I had was I had some some of the rears, but we noticed there were a little split in it.
Yeah.
So I didn't want to risk it, and nobody had any 295s, couldn't get any anywhere, so I ended up having to get the Derezas put on.
Yeah.
It's a bit of a shame, really, but
Yeah. Like any kinematics on the front? Is it or is it just shocks and no?
it's got SPL arms.
Okay.
It's got bump steer.
Yeah. Like bump steer correction.
Yeah.
Okay, no, that's good. Yeah, no, it was good. It's just like the conditions were not there to push it. And yeah, suspension is a bit stiff.
Is
like
it?
It's just
It's bouncing a bit.
Yeah, it's tiny bit bouncy. Like I took this curve on purpose to feel like what we're doing was like it was a bit hard on compression,
right,
and a bit hard on rebound.
Right.
So I would settle both a bit, see how it would react, because that will benefit also to putting the power down on the rears, especially coming out of the corners. So
Yeah.
you can swat just tiny bit more, not a lot. But overall, yeah, like I said, I loved it. I would love to go for the second one, but it's pointless. It's pointless at this point. It's just like really playing with fire. It's just like, first of all, traffic too much, and then the way that traffic behaves.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
It's yeah. Another time.
Yeah. Well,
no, I loved it. Thank you for the opportunity.
No, thanks for taking it out.
Yeah.
It's just good to see what how it can go around.
Yeah, second lap would be better because warmer tires, and I know how the car behaves as well.
Yeah, how long does it take you to get kind of the feel of?
I mean,
you must drive that many different cars.
It's not it's a reverse exponential graph. So like after the second lap, it goes like I can go significantly faster, up to 30 seconds a lap or something.
Really?
Then the lap after that, maybe additional 5 seconds more or something, and then because it's really the cornering that you get most of the time. So it's like expanding the brake zones and the way how much you can turn in and how much speed you can carry through the corners. Because on the streets, you're not gonna go much faster.
No.
It's mostly the cornering that you feel out what the car will do, how it reacts, etc. So it's but yeah, eventually, of course, essentially it's the more laps you do, and like they always say that it takes 90% of the effort to get the last 10%.
Yeah.
So like you can get to, like if you start with doing 9-minute laps, it's quite easy to get to the 7 minutes.
Yeah.
But then it takes you years to get that under the last second. To like, okay, where is it actually?
Yeah.
So, but yeah, car is good. I mean, we had a couple of yellows, so I couldn't. For me, it's always interesting with these modified cars how well they can behave with heat management. Because quite often, like you go out and like after the second corner, it's like dead. Like okay, great. But yeah, here it seemed to the temperatures are good. Like oil and water, 105.
Yeah, they always seem to be pretty good with the temps on it.
Yeah, that's good. Nice. Oh, just in time.
Just starting to rain.
Because the red sus, even in drizzle, nope.
No, they're terrible.
Yeah. I guess I'll go back to sleep now. I'm running in 4 hours of sleep, let me alone.